No, we might look better. Can you tell who's on cameras?
I think it could do us the world of good.
I think it does us the world of good. Yeah, Jamie said I think we might look better lit down. I was like, yeah, there's no hope for that kid. How are you? Look
good.
who's
How are
here.
you?
Happy birthday.
Thank you very, very
now
much.
Now then, I've just said to Jamie, how many years? And you were only one. Feels like forever.
I know it feels like forever. There's bits of me, I said this to you, didn't I? There's bits of me that feels like we've been going years, and there's bits that feels like it's been 2 days. And you kind of argue with yourself some days over how we've done it and how we're doing. But yeah, 1 year since we actually as a brand launched. So yeah,
that's
one
amazing.
year.
I'd have said it was 3 or 4 years. That's how in tune I am. David's going, yeah, I would too. Right? Can't believe it's only a year.
It's been a big year.
So first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
And welcome to liveshopping.vip. We've got a cracking weekend going on this weekend. We're live all day today from 8 till 4 and tomorrow as well on liveshopping.vip. Right, I'm going to make this really clear. External suppliers like Jamie and Debbie and Emma that's coming up from Emlyn's and Christine, you're going to shop their products on liveshopping.vip, okay? Just like you normally would. Highlight Craft products, you can shop on Highlight Crafts just like you normally would, okay? But you can't shop Jamie's on Highlight or Highlight, it just gets a complicated.
Did it? 2 sides, I like this.
It is what it is, right? Live external, liveshopping.vip, Highlight Crafts, highlightcrafts.com.
So us gatecrashers have our own website.
You're not a gatecrasher, you're part of the family now.
Yeah, Party gatecrashers, stand
Partygate, yeah, absolutely. So, super easy to shop with us. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is liveshopping.vip. Got to get them used to this, you know. If you're going to shop on either Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product and that product will have a code. And all you need to do is type shop and then the code into the comments underneath the video so you don't need to miss a second of what Jamie's telling you because he's very good. And that will pop it into a basket for you. Then we're going to send you a message that will slide into your DMs.
I like that.
Down
with the lingo.
I learnt what it meant this week, sliding into people's DMs. Go into your direct messages, and I'm a dinosaur, aren't I? And in that message, David's trying not to laugh, and in that message, there will be a link that will take you to your basket where you can check it out. If you're going to shop directly on liveshopping.vip, you can literally click watch live. All the items in that show will appear down the side of your screen. You select the ones that you wish to add to your basket and they will appear at the top of your screen in a little red shopping bag. When you're ready to check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that process. Now then, come with me a minute. Look what this lovely Manny has done for you guys. So if you shop any product in this hour, you have a chance of winning this little lot. You have to have bought something, but you can be entered into a prize draw where you can win over £100 worth of Jamie Rodgers Crafts products on his first birthday. How exciting is that?
And I'll be honest, I picked the bundles and I knew that I was aiming for the £100 threshold and got there and was like, well, they haven't got any waxes, they haven't got any misters, and they haven't got any glue. So I don't actually know where we ended up, but it's certainly over £100.
Amazing. So that's so kind of you, Jamie, honestly. So what do we have to do, Amber?
You have to put sunshine into the comments to enter.
Type sunshine into the comments to enter, but you can only enter if you're buying something in the show. There we go. Perfect.
Like
right, shall we start at this end and work our way down then?
Okay, so shall we start with the bundle?
Yes.
Yeah, start here and work backwards.
Absolutely.
So here we have our very first item in our garden collection. So our garden collection is brand new and exclusive today, and this is your big bundle of it. We're going to start off with the picket fence. So in with your picket fence, you have 8 dies, and as you can see, they're literally going to cut out all of the panels for you to make your picket fences to whatever size you'd like them to be. Now, I've purposely given them to you all in the longest length we can, so you can choose where you wish to trim your fence down to. There's no point giving you little short ones and then you having to try and join them. If we can give you long panels and then you choose where to cut them to. And then you've got the straight panels, or of course you can use those as the struts to join and create your actual fences.
Fantastic.
Or of course your picket gates.
Look
So
at
when we
that.
start bringing these in, and you're going to see all of these elements, we've even got the wood grain. The wood grain doesn't come as the bundle, but it is a separate one we'll show you shortly, that you can stamp over the picket fence if you wish to. Even the words in these are in there as well as a new item, as a little bundle.
Wow.
But it's down to you what size and style of fence you want to go for, whether you want to do them as wrap rounds, whether you want to add them on the front of your card as a feature, whether you want them to literally be the complete size of your card front. The choice is yours.
These are lovely.
And of course, when we go on to playing with these, we don't have to just keep them as panels if we don't want to. Think about weaving them, think about doing your lattices with them. Even Diane here has used these to make the sort of faux embossed background.
I love that.
By sticking the panels across there.
This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. What a great idea.
It's just one of those tools that gives you the ability to then build and construct as you wish to make the bases to your cards.
And it fills the background too, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
sometimes can be the tricky bit. You've got all the embellishments and the stencily bits and the nice bits.
Yeah.
But you need something, you need a beginning, don't you? And that, this is fabulous. I love those flowers as well.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah,
so
they
these are done with our new enchanted sprinkles. We'll
Love
take a look
them.
at those tomorrow, but of course the flower dies are on this show.
They are. So that's your first one. And so what we're going to do is show you the whole bundle. Our lovely Amber, who's producing this hour, will put the individuals on the screen so that you can see as you go.
So then we move on to our hellebore blooms.
Lovely.
Now this one has 2 dies in it, but it actually cuts 7 different pieces for you in 2 die cuts. And this is done intentionally. So in one cut, you're going to receive your sort of main stem and flower, which you can use as it is. And it's got quite a lot of deboss work on here as well. So if you just wish to use it as a flat die cut, maybe a silhouette, absolutely perfect to do so. Then you've got your flowers. Now you can use these as you would any flower.
It's a little
to
fly
build
there
up.
that's decided he
Come
likes
on.
your flowers. Look.
Who wants to come
Go
and
on
play
then, off you
with that
go.
in tune with the nature theme today?
There you go.
But you can use your flowers on their own. But of course, the flowers also build up on top of the flower head if you wish to.
Brilliant.
So you can start building these into some beautiful flowers.
Amber, can you tell me what this? Can you tell me the bundle's $89.99, right? Yeah, brilliant.
Now this is giving you a little bit of a sneaky at all of the flowers we're going to be looking at, but it shows you here how nicely you can pot them. We've got the pots coming up for you too, and we've got all of the flowers, and of course you can use them in the pots, or you can use them around the edges.
A new paper.
Doesn't that look gorgeous? Diane on our DT's done this for us. And
Yeah,
I thought it was lovely.
fabulous.
When I see this, I was like, why have I bothered to do these? When she's gone ahead and done this, it tells us the name, it tells us
It
the
does.
flower, it shows us how they can be corners,
Brilliant,
how we can
Diane.
put them into pots.
It must be
Like
something in the
ridiculous.
name, because our Diane's
Ridiculous.
like that.
Yeah, they're just ingenious.
Ridiculous.
Ingenious. So that's our hellebore. So if we
Brilliant.
move on to our next one for
Lovely.
speed. This one is our daisies. So again, with our daisies, same idea again. So you're going to get your stem and then you're going to get your flowers. Now what you might notice as we go through these is the flowers get larger. So the next one's even larger again. And I've done this intentionally because although this is your hellebore and this is your daisy, you can of course choose to put these flowers on top of those stems or vice versa. So if you're going to build up a complete garden scene, you can intermingle between them. So you've got different heights and different depths to play with and create. Equally, it means that you can bring in all of your different flower heads and put them onto all of the different bodies. When we start bringing in that fence panel again, or our picket fence, and building up on top of those, we can then start bringing in our butterflies, which are coming up as well, and some of our foliage. Another one here up by Diane as well, sort of bringing in the flowers.
And what's amazing, Jamie, is that you've given these to your design team, and they've all come up with something completely different.
And it's just such a pleasure to see all the different
and
versions.
That's a great shout, isn't it? Because if you've got dies that do the work that the dies should do, you can use them in so many different ways, and that's exactly what's happening here, isn't it, with your design team?
Exactly.
I love that. It's brilliant, isn't it? Right, if our lovely friends and family at home want to see all these, are they on your Facebook page?
Yes, they are. So we
Brilliant.
are putting them up on our Facebook page. We also did a Facebook Live on Monday where we went through every single sample pretty much. There weren't many that was missing.
Brilliant.
And we'll go through more again on next Monday's Monday Night Now at 7.
And that's
so
where?
So just Jamie Rodgers Craft's Facebook page, 7 o'clock on a Monday.
There you go.
Okay.
Tune in.
And then we'll also put them up on our website as well. But at the moment, they're still exclusively available here. So we haven't yet put our folder proper yet, but that will come next week.
That's exciting,
So
isn't
you'll have
it?
a bit of a database to go back to. And then we move on to our zinnia blooms, so our largest one of sort of our stemmed flowers as such. And again, in this one, you've got two different die sets, one bringing you your stem, one bringing you all of your flowers. So actually here you've got 8 different components that you can build up to create your flowers with.
Amazing. And you've got that deboss,
yeah,
haven't
again,
you, in it,
we
which
really
is
wanted
lovely.
you to be able to use the stem and the flower as it's independent,
Absolutely.
if you want to, but yet give you the flowers again to use on their own or bring together. So it is all about that. And if you do wish to just go in with some waxes and some colours, you can really make that flower look rather impressive on its own, even before we start building up the blooms and building these into different things and sort of
Fabulous, aren't they?
working with them together.
I love these flowers.
This one's
That's
lovely.
gorgeous. Who's made that one?
This one's done by Diane.
Oh,
So
Diane.
Diane's made a little envelope, and then she's used all our brand new papers with the zinnia flower set to make the flowers to go inside the little
How
envelope
fabulous.
box. Even has a little
Look
stand.
at that. I love that on the back.
Everything's thought of, everything's finished, but very
Lovely.
beautiful. Great way to see
These
the
are
papers.
great.
Now we move on to our plant pots.
I like
So in
these.
here we have got 5 plant pots, and you're going to start to see our lovely level of debossing. So we have a lot of etching done on our dies, so that when we cut them and we choose to emboss them, we're going to get lots and lots of depth come through. Also with these, you might not spot it because we've glued them down, but there is a little cut line in the top of every single one of our pots, so you can actually put your flowers into them.
Brilliant.
And it kind of grounds them a little bit more. You'll see that better
Absolutely.
on this example here. It really does make it look more intentional, that the flower will then fit inside the pot. And of course we can take these off into home decor and gifts. We could focus in just on the pots on their own and stack them. We can of course use them to put our flowers in. And then this one's rather clever. Ian's actually added a little handle to the pot instead and turned it into a little cup, which I thought was very
that's
cool.
a great idea, Ian. Well done you. Look at that. This is great. And you're getting a lot for your money, Jamie.
There is an awful lot in this. It's a big
Wow.
collection. And you're going to start to see here now that things are teaming together. Because as we move on to our next one, this is our garden essentials.
That's what I needed, Amber. So, $89.99. So this collection should be $107.92, right? If you were in our 10% tier on Highlight Crafts, you get £10.79 off that, which is nowhere near coming down to the price that you're seeing on your screen. So please don't think because we're on liveshopping.vip that you're not getting discounts. You are absolutely getting discounts. It's just a different way. And this is another reason why we started this website, because we wanted people like Jamie to be able to come in, have their own space, not take their product with them when they leave so it stays on there, but also be able to give you the deals, the giveaways and the discounts that they want to give you. So please don't think that you're missing out by shopping on liveshopping.vip, because you're absolutely not, right?
At all. It just
Not
gives us
at
more
all.
freedom,
It does,
to be honest. It's
which
how
is
it
what we
works.
want to do. Listen, we've all been involved with all different companies over the years that have done things and you're like, I wish you'd done this, I wish we'd done that. This is now putting it back into your hands, which is fabulous. 15% of the megas already allocated, so well done.
That was quick.
Yeah,
We're only
it was very
halfway through it,
quick.
aren't we?
Yes, it was.
Amazing. Okay, so now we're going to move on and we're going to look at the garden essentials. So this is one die, so it's what we class as a Swift die, but it's got 11 items on here. So as you send it through, it's going to cut all of these out for you. You're also going to notice there is some patterns that repeat. So we've got the same pattern on our watering can as that you're going to see on top of our plant pot. You'll also see this come up on the wheelbarrow as well. So we're trying to give you that posh garden look. Everything's going to coordinate for you.
Brilliant.
And then in here you've got your gloves, you've got your wellies, we've got our secateurs and our little bits. Can you tell I don't garden? Little trowels and all of them things. All of them things we play with the plants and then they just die. Or is that just our garden? So yeah, one set in there or one die in there, and it's going to give you all of the pieces to cut these out.
I love this.
Now, when you start going in and focusing in on the different pieces,
look at that.
you can see how you can take it very different.
Super cool.
You wouldn't necessarily think these two come from the same set,
Nope,
would you? Because they're so
not.
different.
I love
this
that.
reminds me of like the posh designer ones you can get.
Yes, it does.
Very on trend, very on point.
Apparently I don't even know what on trend means anymore. It's like, if you like it and you love it, make it. That's
Exactly.
it, right?
But there's some lovely big tags
Love
here
these.
as well. I
Look
like
at
these
that.
showing you how you can sort of bring everything together. Even the wheelbarrow that's coming up, this one's lovely as well.
That's great.
So
Look
don't
at that.
forget the wood grain. We haven't shown you the wood grain
Yes,
yet. But
there's
that
a stamp
is
coming
vital
up.
for this.
So stamp your paper and then cut it out, right?
Exactly that.
Love
Then
that.
we move on and we have our wheelbarrow. So in the wheelbarrow there are two dies giving you that beautiful debossed wheelbarrow. Even the details on the wheel are all done for you. Same as that little sort of pattern that's going to match through on the set that we mentioned. But 2 dies in this one, and as you've seen a couple of the wheelbarrows already, whether we're choosing to build them up with the tools, whether we're adding flowers into them. This card I love. To me, it looks like he's fell in. He's tripped and fell in the wheelbarrow.
Yeah, it does.
Even down to kind of like big box elements instead.
Brilliant.
Okay.
So all of this is included in that shop mega, which is amazing.
And then the last one we've got for you in the big bundle is your miniature elegant butterflies. So again, this is all done on 1 die for you. So you don't have to worry about losing all the intricate small dies or having them sort of missing, or when you come to put them together you've got a lot less room used between them, so you get more value for money out of your card. They also deboss beautifully, so if you can see these ones, they're beautifully debossed on them ones too.
Fabulous.
And in this one we're going to give you 7 butterflies in that 1 die cut.
Lovely, aren't they? And actually, you know what, Jamie, if you cut out that die out of a piece of card, you've got a stencil there as well.
You have, yes, that would be very clever.
Love that.
Because of these ones are
that's a bit
debossed,
funky.
we can go in and ink over the top of them as well.
Well, I like
and
that.
these are our stencils that we'll be looking at on tomorrow's show.
I
our
bet you tomorrow
stencil
again. I'm
show.
very excited about that show. Oh, quick flash of what you're going to be seeing tomorrow.
So tomorrow we'll be looking at our enchanted sprinkles and our stencil vault release 2.
Great, aren't they? I love that.
So
right,
that was your full
so that's
bundle.
your whole bundle. Can we mention giveaways again? Yes, we can,
We like a
Amber.
giveaway,
So
don't we?
our Jamie has very, very, very generously put this bundle together. So anybody that purchases in this hour some of Jamie Rodgers' products, you type sunshine into the comments and you're in with a chance to win this little lot. And you're doing one for each hour, you said, aren't you?
3 bundles in total.
3
we will
bundles
give away
in
across
total.
the 3
David's eyes
hours.
nearly popped out of his head then. 3 bundles in total. So if you're purchasing anything on the show today, type in sunshine into the comments and Amber will draw a winner at the end. How exciting.
We tried to go for consumable bits as well.
Yeah,
so
I
you've
love
got some
it.
of our
Well, they
foiled
got my
inkables,
favourite
frames,
waxing.
metallic waxes, gemstones, texture paste, gilding flakes, misters, glues. There's a little bit of everything, and of course dies and stamps.
I still can't get over you're only one.
Yeah, only one. 1 year.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
1 year.
I can't get my head around that.
Yeah, it's been an amazing year, genuinely.
bet it has.
We've been so lucky, the support we've had, because it's not easy to just
No, it's not.
pick up and make a brand and hope that people are going to like it and support it. So we've been very, very lucky.
And it's going away from that safety net, isn't it? And going, look, here I am. This is what I want to bring you, which is
and trust
just
that our dies are going to cut and our stencils are going to work and all of them bits, because you never know with a new brand.
I do
We've
think
been so lucky.
I do think that everybody in their lifetime has to take at least one leap of faith.
Yes.
And then you go back and you go, there you go, that's why that happened, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, so let's have a look at this fabulous stamp.
Okay then, so not
Love
included in
this.
your bundle as a separate item. We like to do this because of some people just stamp, some people just die cut, so it's an option for you. But of course it's going to work brilliantly, especially when we're looking at them panels, to be able to stamp your wood grain over the top. So we're looking at a DL stamp, clear stamp of course, so approximately 8 inches by 4, very easy to pattern match and build up, and it's going to give you that beautiful wood grain effect, whether you just stamp it in light browns, whether we're bringing our embossing pans. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is lovely.
And then decorated all the way through with gold mirror card die cuts and elements.
This would be nice for Christmas if you made a sleigh.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah. And then we've gone move on to our little shed here. And again, that opens up all the way and is filled with all the different components running through it. We've seen the wood grain used in quite a few different elements. I have a feeling that one's going to be quite popular.
Yeah, I think so too. I love that. I think that's a fabulous stamp. And it's a nice size too.
Yes.
Because it would cover it. You don't have to try and line it up. I know, right. 20% of Shop Mega is now allocated and in people's baskets. Right, Jamie, I love these sentiments because they're just the right size, they're legible, and you've got something for everybody.
Yeah, we're kind of building a bit of a library with these. I know if we pop onto the web shop, there will be about another 15 of these available.
Right, okay.
And I mention this because we tell you this intentionally, because you might want best mum in the world for the outside of your card, and then I'm coordinating happy birthday for the inside of your card.
Perfect.
And this is what I mean about us building libraries. But with these ones, you are truly 1 in a million at the beginning here. And the little star is great for paper piecing in to match in your colours and coordinate them if you wish to. We'll just check off these. I feel like one of them little things where they do the little pots and you have to guess where the ball is.
You have to follow it.
And then we move on and we've got with love and wishes on your special day. And then the next one is best mum in the world. I miss you so much. And then we end with hope your day is magical.
Oh, they're lovely. I like the fonts as well. Does it take you ages to choose your fonts?
Absolutely, because you want them to all mix and match and
Yeah,
sort of
you
run
do.
throughout the collection.
Yeah.
And you need to make sure they're legible, because the dies,
Absolutely.
it's so hard to actually get it, so it's going to cut and come through legible. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with those, a lot of trial and error.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? But
when we
it's
get them
good.
right, we're happy.
Yeah, absolutely. So that one is Shop Sentiment, $19.99 is going to get you all 5 of those. So you're looking at £4 each. That's crazy.
We like that.
I do
Bargains.
like it. Now this is lovely.
Yeah, so this is new. This is, again, new and exclusive. Everything we spoke about, new and exclusive.
Look at this.
This is our crushed velvet paper.
This is lovely.
So in each pack you will receive 10 sheets of the same colour. They're 120 GSM, so this is a perfect weight for doing your wrap rounds. Even if you're into origamis and folders, that tends to end at 120. So it's a good one for you to be able to fold and form if you wish to. But we can emboss it, we can stencil it, we can ink it, we can die cut it. There isn't much we can't do with it, really.
No, absolutely.
You can even print on it through your printer if you want to.
Can you?
That looks lovely. Yeah, Sharon has made this little booklet
Sharon
behind
Noble.
us. Our lovely Sharon Noble.
Hi Sharon, if you're watching.
And here she's even printed onto that paper with her printer. This booklet's really cool because she's made a little booklet and then she's put little sunflowers or little seeds throughout them and give you little pages to put notes on them.
I love that.
I know somebody like my father-in-law would absolutely love this.
Yeah, right.
What a gift to give.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Love that. Right, so they can buy all together, correct? Or individual colours? Right, so Shop Bundle is going to get you 100 sheets, 120 GSM, and it's a fabulous, I don't even know how to describe it. It is like crushed velvet, isn't it?
It's got a proper texture to it. It's a texture enough that you can highlight it with an ink pad.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, really.
If you want to highlight it with an ink pad, you can. If you want to bring waxes to it, you can. It really has got a texture, but the other side is quite smooth. So one side's got a bit, I don't know, now I say it, I'm not convinced. But no, it's lovely. You certainly can build it up and sort of fold.
But this is going to be brilliant for your flowers.
Yes.
Just the right weight,
Hence
isn't it?
This launch.
Just the right weight for your flowers. There's nothing worse than trying to curl a card that's too thick or it tears when it's too thin. So if you want all of the colours, look at that, all of them, why would you not? Shop Bundle, £42.50. Now that might be what you're buying on this show, and then you can type in sunshine and be in with a chance to win all of these goodies. And tune into all Jamie's shows because you've got another 2 tomorrow, right?
We do, yeah, 9 a.m. and 11.
So there will be they'll be different. You'll get another one of these, another chance, another 2 chances to get that tomorrow, which is very exciting. Oh yeah, you need to make sure that you're checking out. If you've checked out, then you'll be. Is that so? Yeah. So they've got to put it in your basket, check it out, then you'll get Got it. 15% of grain.
Very quick.
Very quick.
Very good.
Right, my lovely. Do you want to come up here and we'll do it? Shall we do some work?
Do some work.
Yeah, let's do some work. Yeah,
I love that
this
bit.
isn't work, is it,
No,
really?
none of it's work, really.
Good afternoon to Lynn. Sharon Noble says,
Lynn.
hi Mel, hi Sharon. Happy birthday, says Joanne.
Thank you very much.
Pat says she's a bit late. It's all right, Pat.
It's all right, that's all right.
We won't all fine you or anything, you'll be all right.
Fine, we should do that.
Can we imagine that?
Yes.
Lou Foster says, happy birthday.
Thank you, Lou.
Joanna says, just got in from work, sorry I'm late. It's all right, I've got to work for a living. It's not good, is it, when you've got to do that? Jamie's head is always buzzing with all things he creates, says Lorraine. Absolutely. Kim, we've got Jasmine with us. Happy birthday, Jamie. My card arrived today. Thank you so much.
Oh, very nice. Jasmine won our Monday Night Live cards.
Nice.
We always give away whatever we make.
How fabulous is that? We've got Fran.
Hello,
Confused. Fran. It's Saturday. I know, Fran. Right? So, what we decided to do this weekend, all of that, confused, is do a summer crafting event where we are live from, I think it's going to be till 4 o'clock today and then 8 o'clock till, I want to say 3 or 4 tomorrow. I think it's 3 o'clock tomorrow. And it's all about kind of sharing our liveshopping.vip with you. So liveshopping.vip is a website that was set up for a couple of reasons. First of all, we wanted our friends in the craft industry to be able to come and join us, as Jamie does, like this, and bring you shows and get involved with this community that we're bringing you. And when we tried it originally, it was kind of, we tried it on Highlight Crafts and it didn't work. And it didn't work because it made our website really, really slow. And then of course people are complaining that it's too slow, including us, because I was like, this is a nightmare to shop on. So we speeded up that process. So we started a new website called liveshopping.vip, where our suppliers, our external suppliers, so anything other than Highlight Crafts, can come in, do their shows, but when they leave, their brand shop stays on liveshopping.vip, which is fabulous. Now, it caused a little bit of confusion originally, but what happens here now is the reason that we did it was obviously when you're shopping with us on highlightcrafts.com, you get your club discount if you're a club member and your points. Now, we couldn't do that on the liveshopping.vip because we wanted our suppliers to be in charge of their own products and their own brands and do what they wanted with it and give you the discount that they wanted to give you. So for example, the big mega bundle should be near enough £108. Today you're getting it for 90, which is probably more than you would have paid, you would have gotten your discount before. So 2 different places. If you shop in Highlight Craft shows today or tomorrow, you can still shop like you normally do on highlightcrafts.com. But any external suppliers, so Debbie Moore, Princess Pinflare, Jamie, all of those people that are coming in with us, Emblems, we've got Simon Owls in tomorrow with Piranha, all of that you will shop on liveshopping.vip. It's a bit I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. That's the thing, right? External suppliers, liveshopping.vip.
Is that in your way? Do you want me to move?
No, it's fine. I think it's quite funny.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I do. I think it's quite funny that it just keeps popping up and bopping me on the face. I just think it's hilarious. And then I can do that. Back off. Like that. Boom.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Back of the net. Right, my lovely.
But I love it because it's like you mentioned about the product.
Go down, get down.
Where are you putting it?
We don't ask questions, David. We don't ask questions.
No. There's a lot I could say about that, but I'm not going to.
Start floating.
I know, right? Like that. Right, Jamie's coming again. He wants to join in the party, look.
Can't just pop it. It's
no,
fine.
I'm not popping it. I think it's fabulous. It's like I'm that naughty kid. I'm back at being 6 again, you know, when they say don't touch that button.
Touch it. Don't play.
And I go, I wonder what would happen if. Right, my lovely.
Okay,
Let's do some crafting, shall we?
This is the card we're going to work on. This is what we're going to make. So we're going to make a lovely little garden gate or a little fence, and then we're going to decorate it with some of our beautiful flowers and bits.
Fran says, no longer confused. Thank goodness for that.
That was good. And what I wanted to say, because I agree, it means that our part of the website, I think we've got like several hundred items now,
exactly.
Which is lovely because it's like today we're going to dig in and play with some waxes and bits later.
Yeah.
We can't physically put everything on every show, but as a guest it means we can still use them and play with them, and you can, as a customer, still go and see them and find them. So it really does have its bonuses. We never could have done that on the original website. We can't all be on there with
Can you
hundreds
imagine?
of items.
It'd take you forever to find what you wanted, wouldn't it?
Fully. So this is the card we're making. I've gone ahead, I've just stamped some wood grain out, and I've used one of our ink pads, funny enough, which again you would find on the website. I've gone for squirrel red just so you can see it, because I know it's very light on my card and I want you to actually see the panel in its beauty. I used our lovely grey, which is elephant grey, when I did my stamping over our white card instead. This is our ivory card, so just to give you an idea of where we're heading. I would then take my picket fence panels and I would pick which size I want to use, and then I would send it through and cut it out. Now of course, if you prefer, you can cut your panels first and then stamp over the top of them. I personally found it easy to stamp the sheets and then cut from them.
Oh, Gwen Fletcher's watching. She says, hi, sweetheart.
Gwen.
I've known Gwen for years. Years and years. Proper wicked sense of humour, hasn't she?
She has. She's doing our lives for us at the moment.
Is she?
Yeah, so she does a live every Thursday at 7.
Oh, Gwen, I'll have to tune in.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Brilliant.
They are a good laugh.
Right, so Sam King is saying, hi, is there a green crushed velvet I can buy on its own, please? Yes, there is. Go to Jamie's brand shop on liveshopping.vip. See, this is the thing. If Jamie left today or tomorrow when he leaves, his product will have gone with him. Now, it stays on the website. It's clever, isn't it? I like that. I like it a lot.
A light green. I can never remember the names. Forgive me. Today we're launching over 50 products.
Wow.
I could probably name 5 of them. It's not good in my head at all.
You're doing
but
all right.
There is a
It's 10%.
light green and there is a moss green.
There is.
So
And both are
down to which one
beautiful.
you prefer.
Absolutely.
I love
Fabulous.
that dark sort of vintagey.
I do. It's like an
To me,
olive green, isn't it?
I call it a posh green.
A posh green.
A posh green.
Yeah, it is. It's very
Like a posh green.
gentleman's leather chair.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Not
It's
quite top end department store, but in that direction.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got an advert for them pop up on my Facebook the other day. I felt I was very posh.
Did you?
Told Pete and everything.
Look
I was
at
like, I've
you.
got proper posh adverts. Is that you don't have posh money though, Jamie? Don't look. Don't click. Don't go there. Don't even look at it.
Oh, brilliant. I love that.
I often think they must get confused. Whoever's paid for that sponsor failed.
That's brilliant.
So all I'm doing now is I'm bringing in my panels, and I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm going to use the bottom of the rule and the mat. But if you've got like a scoreboard or something that's got an edge to it that you want to butt them up against, perfect.
Yeah.
You know, whatever works for
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
And I'm putting the stamp side down, so we're working on the reverse of them. And then I would bring in the panels that I want to add to them as the back supports, and then we're just going to add some glue. And again, this could be quite a good little nifty cheat actually, because we can kind of go against where the grid is on here to make sure that our line is somewhere in order. And you could do this with tape if you prefer.
And we'll find your glue on liveshopping.vip.
Of course we will, yeah.
Yeah.
Our glue is one of our big staple items on there, and we do it in the 125ml size that I'm using currently, and we also have it available for you in a 1 litre bottle, which saves you an absolute fortune.
Absolutely.
Because it works out as the equivalent to 8 of these ones, if I remember right.
And helps the environment.
Yeah, which we love as well. You know, it's good to make
Kathy
sure
Fortune says, so inspirational. Happy birthday, Jamie.
Thank you very much,
Gwen
Kathy.
says, happy birthday. Amazing journey so far. Absolutely. We have got Sharon saying happy birthday. Oh, everybody's wishing you happy birthday. This is lovely, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's fabulous. We love you when you come in here. Just don't come often enough.
No, I don't, do I?
No.
I need to just move in.
Yeah, just move.
Move in and linger.
Yeah,
Refuse
linger longer.
to leave.
We used to have that when I worked for Bramwell's. We used to do Inkadoo and Hero Arts and Paper Adventures and all those kind of American brands. And the guests used to come over when we did Stitches, because Stitches was a massive trade show.
Yeah,
it's not
it was
now,
huge.
is it?
No.
And they all used to come over, and then they used to come back up north with us, and they call it the Linger Longer Tour.
Okay, yeah, why not?
Going on a Linger Longer Tour.
Why not?
We had some fun in those days, I tell you. The industry was completely different than it is now.
It's changed so much.
Gosh.
And what feels, again, like quite a short space of time,
Yeah.
it possibly isn't, but it feels
It's
like
still a little bit volatile, isn't it? So we're just
Absolutely.
doing the best we can, keep it, bringing you all these shows and bringing in our lovely friends as well, which is lovely. Quarter of the mega is now allocated. 15% of grain is allocated. 20% of grain.
I thought they'd like the wood grain stamp. It's
Yeah.
such an essential, isn't it? It just goes in for every
I love
occasion,
it.
doesn't
I think
it,
it's
wood grain?
brilliant. Yeah.
That vintagey sort of rustic
Yeah.
feel. So here what I've done is I've extended my panels round. So I've got 2 little sort of add-on pieces, and I've put red liner tape on these. Not that I often use red liner tape, but it's going to save waiting for the glue to dry, because our glue does dry quite quickly, but it'll take a second to grab,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to carry on working with this project. So I've just added these pieces
I
on.
like it.
Just get out there. Go
Do
on.
you know that if you put a piece of kitchen roll at the side of you and you put the red liner tape on the backing on there, it just stops the static like
Oh,
that?
okay. I very rarely use it. I'm not a big fan.
I'm not either.
But
I have a
ought to.
love-hate
I should use
relationship
it more
with
often because it has its strengths,
it. It
doesn't
does,
it?
absolutely.
So we've joined our car
that's
panel
cool.
onto the front. Now, if I was doing this and sending it, I'd put a panel on the reverse to hide the joins, or you could have anchored them onto the front instead. The choice is yours. It really is down to where you want to go with that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in, and I've cheated, we've got some of our lavish foliage, which we do 2 different types of. You'll find these on the website. And we've put some foam tape in between them.
Right.
And we're going to bring these down onto
This is
here.
clever. So building up your foliage on the foam tape before
Building
you
it
start fighting with it.
And cheating, just so that when I'm here, I don't have to sort of put all of the pieces together and you watch me for 5 minutes play with foliage.
Love that.
Because it's just a quick win, really, isn't
Brilliant.
it? So what we're going to do next is I'll show you this paper cutting, if I can remember where I put it. I've got it here somewhere. Where did I put it? I had like a whole load of it.
know.
Oh, I remember.
Have you got it?
Bottom shelf.
I do that all the
Bottom
time.
shelf. Memory like a sieve.
Oh, me too.
Now, I absolutely adore this shade. This is our honey, if I remember rightly. I used to have a car this colour many years ago.
Did you?
Yeah. Do you know, like, you talk of things that sort of come and go, and I still regret that I got rid of it. It probably wouldn't work now, to be fair. It's like 20 years ago. But I absolutely loved that car. Proper happy memories. So yeah, I often refer to that.
Sam King says, thanks, I found it and checked everything out all together. Well done.
Oh,
that's
lovely.
brilliant. Sam Wortman says, happy birthday, good afternoon. Wendy Corbett says, happy birthday, Jamie. Linda, happy birthday. Kim says, I love this one. Kim, this is brilliant. Happy birthday, Jamie. I'm watching in the pub garden celebrating for you.
Oh, no, that's a stylish
That's a great shout. I love that.
I
That's
like
hilarious.
That idea.
Right?
I wonder if the other pub goers are slightly bemused.
Yeah, probably.
Celebrating her first birthday from the pub garden for a craft company. Love that.
Georgine Morton says, happy birthday, Jamie. Everybody's wishing you. And Wendy says, just started to rain here, a little bit here, still 28. Perfect time to watch Jamie. Yes, it is. I walked up and the front door, it was like getting off an aeroplane.
Yeah.
It's like proper humid out there, isn't it? We really need a really good storm, don't we?
So
a really
as you can
good
see,
storm.
die cuts beautifully, and then like Mela mentioned earlier, using these parts as stencils could work really nicely for you as well. I know Sharon's done a couple of projects where she's stenciled through these sort of die cut leftovers, but you could certainly take that panel and multi-cut it to make a really lovely floral burst background. Then you could even use the remainder of your sheet if you want to, but as you can see, die cut beautifully.
It does have I can't describe the texture because it's not like anything else I've ever seen. It's lovely, isn't it? It's almost as if when you cut it down, it's like you've painted it and then you've stippled.
Yes.
And you get that texture that paint gives you. Does that make sense?
When we was naming it, which is one of the fun things we often have to try and do and struggle
on that,
with.
then you can see, because you can really see the texture on that yellow.
In a sense, some of it, like, reaching over the top of it. Let me see if I can get to, where's the one I was thinking of? Like this one.
Isn't it? I love that.
I think that one reminded us of concrete or steel.
Yes.
But that sort of
or
damaged floory concrete.
It does. Or in a different colour, it would look like a really worn leather.
Yes.
You know, like a really soft, worn leather. I don't think I've ever seen paper like that before, and it's really lovely. It's nice, isn't it?
It reminds me of a really expensive wallpaper texture.
Yeah.
It's a very luxury brand.
It is.
It's lovely.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it's really
gorgeous.
nice, isn't it?
It's got like a flock to it.
Yeah.
You talk of luxury. This paper is also used in luxury packaging. So it, the same company or supplier
Pauline's back again.
uses it to do luxury, like top end.
Top end.
Top end.
Yeah, like
muffins.
as high as it gets.
Higher than a Kardashian.
Higher than a really that high. Wow.
That high,
oh, look at you with your posh paper.
I was like, ooh, that's close.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Love that.
So now I'm going to tell the world I'm 1 degree away from a Kardashian. Just because I've got some.
Do you really want to be?
Paper. We've had this chat. I think it could be fun.
Do you?
Well, I don't know. Not for a laugh.
You'd have the money?
I'd have their money.
Would you?
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
Go on holiday.
Find something.
So there is our kind of gatefold style-esque card. But again, you could do a gatefold with it. You could take this off. You could wrap that round if you wanted to and put a support over the back of it. You know, you could do so many different pieces with these if you wanted to.
Fabulous, isn't it?
On the original, I didn't put my butterflies quite in the same places, and I left enough room to put a sentiment, which I have got but forgot. Talking about the Kardashians, very easily distracted.
Well,
but you could
do you know what?
To.
I could walk past them in the street and I would have no idea.
No.
I'd have no idea.
Kim, Courtney, Chloe.
No.
That's Kendall, Kylie.
House in California, I was outside Kylie Jenner's house.
Whose house?
They call that stalking.
Goes over my head.
I love them bus trips. We've done them. They're great fun, aren't they? You spend the whole time desperately trying to find somebody famous. Sorry.
That's all right. You don't need to apologise to me. I just don't know who they are.
We did it. We sat outside Janet Jackson's house and out come a cleaner with a bag of rubbish, and it sort of blew the illusion a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of don't expect Janet Jackson to use black bin bags.
You know? What do you expect her to use this?
No. We was on a bus, so it carried on. We could,
You'd have been skip diving, wouldn't you? Right, Jamie, shall we do a quick recap of the bundle, because it's flying out. 30% of it now is allocated and in people's baskets. So from here to here, and everything in between. How exciting is this?
Okay, so in that bundle you are going to receive your picket fence, giving you 8 different dies to build up the fence panels like we just have. I think this is one of them things we can spend hours sort of demoing and creating with. You think of all the home decor, all the frame projects, all the 3D projects you could build with that one. Then we move on and we've got the hellebore blooms, giving you your 2 dies with all of the different components to build that one up as well. So stem and flowers.
Lovely.
Then we move on and we've got the daisy blooms. So again, stem and flowers being able to be built up in 3D or used independently, but 2 different dies bringing you all of those different components together.
Fabulous.
Then we move on and we have got the zinnia blooms. I think this one's possibly my favourite, although I don't know, because I do love the daisy. I
like the daisy.
Tricky.
I
like the scale of this one.
Yeah.
I really like the level of deboss that we've managed to achieve on the flower.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And the actual flower heads. Yeah, so I like them all though. But yeah, so 2 dies in this one, giving you all the pieces for that one that you need. Then we move on to our plant pots. So in this set, you've got 5 dies. That again, lots of deboss work on these. They're great for highlighting with your inks and your waxes or your pens to bring in lots of depth and texture to them. But 5 dies in that one, all ready for you to, of course, add your flowers to. Then we move on and we have got our garden essentials. So 1 die again, 11 different components, cutting everything out from the garden rake to your wellies, to your watering cans, to your gloves to help build up your seams. And then we move on and we have got your wheelbarrow. So in this one, 2 dies, your actual main wheelbarrow and then a little tufty of grass to help build the scene with. And then finishing off that bundle is your butterflies. So we've kind of gone from every focal point, trying to build up your project for you, all the way from the ground of your fences, right the way to the top of your butterflies. And in this one, you get 1 die that's going to cut out all of these for you.
It's fantastic. Right, so that is Shop Mega, and it's $89.99. Right, let's have a look at the stamp, please.
So the stamp, of course, is your wood grain stamp. So
Love
this is going to work perfectly in conjunction with the picket fence. It doesn't just have to be for this, but of course, it's going to help give that texture to the fence if you wish to. It's a DL stamp, so it's approximately 4 inches by 8 inches. And again, very easy to pattern match. So your only limitation really is the size that you're going to be stamping onto. So you could literally do your wallpaper if you wanted.
Wow.
Very easily.
Love
and then
that.
we move on from this one onto our sentiment bundle,
Yeah, I love
which
these.
is going to bring you your 5 mini sentiments.
So your stamp was shop grain,
Oh,
and
sorry.
it's 11. No, it's all right. Don't apologise to me. $11.99, and then you've got your sentiment shop sentiment $19.99. I love these. They're so lovely. The font and the fonts that you've used, and they're, as we said before, they're legible. There's nothing worse, is there, where you have to go like that. What does that say? Brilliant. Love those. Nice size as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not too big,
Just
but they're not
right.
too small.
Yeah,
I know that
exactly.
sounds silly, doesn't
No,
it? But
you're
you want a
perfect.
focal sentiment, but I also wanted you to be able to use it on the inside or on a gift tag if you
They're
want.
Goldilocks. Just right. Not
Good.
too hot,
We like
not
that.
too cold, just right. Right, and then you got all of this lot, your posh paper
Posh,
here.
posh paper.
Oh, posher than the Kardashians. It must be good then if it's posher than them. Right, so you're going to get all 10 packs if you want them, or you can buy them individually on liveshopping.vip on Jamie's brand shop, but all 10 packs, which will give you 100 sheets. I've been in this industry a long time. I have never seen a paper like that. So well done you. Fabulous. Shop bundle, $42.50. Now then, if you are buying anything in this show and you have checked out your basket, you are in the draw to be able to win this. Just type sunshine into the comments. Remember, you have to have bought something and checked it out, and then you will be in the draw to win this little lot. Dies, stamps, you've got gilding flakes in there, you've got texture paste, you've got waxes, card blanks, patterned card, glue, sprays, all sorts. Jamie said you got to £100 and then went, oh, but they need this and they need this and they need this.
It's
I know,
hard,
right?
isn't it? You can't do that. You've
I
just
know.
kind of got to keep going.
Keep
So,
going.
yeah,
Fill the
got a bit
box.
carried away.
Okay, so make sure that you're doing that. Should we do another demo,
Yep,
my love? How long
absolutely.
have we got left, Amber?
We have got just 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Oh, we've got all the time in the world.
We've got long enough, haven't we? So shall we play around and
Absolutely.
do this one next? So I thought it'd be fun to bring in our wheelbarrow.
Okay, Joanna Enon, I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I apologise. Can I still buy the powders today as I can't watch tomorrow's working at 7 a.m? Absolutely. Just go onto liveshopping.vip, go to Jamie's brand shop, and you can shop to your heart's content, my lovely. Absolutely. Kim Dear says, Jamie, any chance you could do a mix pack of the papers, one of each colour, so that we can try them out?
It's possible.
It's possible, but you
always
imagine
possible.
picking and packing all of those, right, one at a time.
Maybe later down the line is what I'd say.
What I would
Maybe.
say, Kim, is that it's a really beautiful quality product. It's different. It almost has the feel of a little bit like crepe.
It is, yes.
It does
Yes,
feel
it
a
does,
little bit
yes.
like crepe paper, but it's not. And it's kind of a mix of that crushed velvet, old worn leather. It's fabulous. And I like the fact that it's 120 because it's perfect for your mats and layers because you're not then putting loads of weight on your card. But it's also perfect for your flower making. Anything that you want to curl and make dimensional, that paper is going to be brilliant. So maybe in the future, but right now, no. Elspeth says we are having an air show now this moment in Newtownards, Northern Ireland, and they flew over my back garden. Wow, bet that was loud. Thundering in Derby, she says. Yeah, we need some rain, don't we?
It is a bit
Absolutely need some rain. Wendy Corbett says Jamie's dyes are good, cut like a dream, and the samples from Jamie and his team are always stunning. I second that one. Absolutely, they are. I think Jamie's dews are good. Dews are good. Predictive text and it dies.
Terrible.
I
It
know.
dies, yes.
Right.
I reckon we'll
Sharon
try.
says she's been playing with glycerine with it. It looks like leather.
Oh, lovely. Very
Right,
good idea.
there you go. That will work, absolutely. And Elspeth says we just had the red arrows fly past. Spectacular. How
Very
exciting.
nice.
Yeah.
Feel like we're missing out on all this air
Well,
showing
what's
us.
going on?
Yeah.
Is there like a special event today going on, do you think?
There must be somewhere.
Must be somewhere if the red arrows are out, unless they're just practicing.
Okay, so what I've done
at the
is I've
depth of that.
taken our lovely wheelbarrow and I've cut it out. I've then sent it through again with my very glittery rubber mat, and then that's going to emboss down for us. So all of the detail on the wheel, right the way through, and including our lovely panel in the middle here, is all going to be debossed beautifully. It's going to give you a lot more texture. I know sometimes it's a bit of a faff to send it through with a rubber mat again, but it's certainly worth it with our dyes.
It's what, 18 seconds?
Exactly, and I know that it's kind of sometimes that thing that we skip, but
Oh no,
and I know
do
it depends on the dye brands because not everyone
Absolutely.
does it, and it's, you know, they go off on different styles. But with a lot of ours, we do chock in an awful lot of deboss and etch detailing, so it really will pay off for you to take that extra few seconds. and
Oh,
emboss them.
absolutely.
Very rare that we don't put that level onto our dyes and we go for more open work.
Yeah, no, they're fabulous.
The open work you don't need to, but if you see them sort of markings actually on the dye, that's what's going to emboss it for you. That's what's going to give you
Lovely.
that extra look.
Perfect.
So for speed, I've just gone ahead and I've coloured mine in with alcohol markers. There's nothing tricky here. Nobody wants to stand and watch me doodle because it's not very good. So I've coloured in with alcohol markers to build up my wheelbarrow from here. Now again, one of the good bits is the level of debossing that we've achieved on the die means that you've got your guides on where to colour. So if you're not very good at colouring like me, you know, there is help there for you directly on the die already.
Excellent.
So it kind of just simplifies it. It's nothing worse than when you've got a die and you're just kind of left out in the open, not really knowing where to colour and what to add shading to or where to place your sort of elements. Now again, I'm cheating because you see me stamp the wood grain already, so this time I've brought in just a dark brown ink pad and I've worked
Is that
it out.
stamped with that wood grain?
It is, and it's over our craft paper.
That looks amazing on there.
So again, just playing with different mediums to stamp onto is going to give you a different look.
Brilliant.
Ignore the little smudge in the middle. I don't know where that's come from. That's some of our gilding wax that's got into the game somewhere.
Oh well.
But it doesn't matter because we're going to cover it up.
It's all welcome to the party, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't mind.
We
We're
don't
gonna
mind
go
at all.
We're not going to do a ribbon, so we'll go that way. So we're going to add on our first oval. So we're just building up here, adding into our sort of different textures and layers with different dyes. These are the corners that we bought you recently that come with our octagon kaleidoscope. That again will be on our brand shop if you fall in love with it.
Sharon Noble says summer solstice today as well. Yes, it is. Longest day.
It is.
21st of June. My mum and dad would have been married 70 years this year.
Locally, we have a festival to celebrate
Do
this on the
you?
beach. Yeah, Pete's got a stand
Has he?
at the First Light Festival, I think they call it.
Oh,
First Light
fabulous.
Sunset.
Oh,
And
I
they
love
literally
that.
celebrate the rise and set of the sun and the solstice. But
Right, Lisa Nisbet is asking, how do we buy? That's a very good question. So while Jamie's sticking that, you stay there, David, and keep watching what Jamie's doing, and I'll tell you, my lovely, how to shop. So liveshopping.vip is a website that we have set up for our external suppliers like Jamie and Emma that's coming up from Emblems, and Debbie Moore that's been on before, and Linda Chapman that was on a couple of weeks ago, so that you can shop their brand shops at any time, which is really exciting. They can also offer you the discounts that they want to offer you and deals, which puts it back into their hands, which so it should be because it's their product. So to shop with us, you can shop on Facebook, Instagram, or our website, liveshopping.vip. We're going to show you a product, and that product, Lisa, will have a code. So for example, what's on your screen now, Shop Mega, you're going to type that into the comments underneath the video, and that will pop it into a basket for you. Then at the end of the show, we'll send you a message, and in the message there's a link. You can click that link and that will take you to checkout, where you can check out your baskets. So that's how you shop. So you don't have to go away to another website to find what you need to put it in your basket to check it out. Literally, you can shop while you watch, and therefore you don't miss any of the demos either. So Shop Mega will pop that, or whatever code relates to that product. And welcome, Lisa, first time watcher. You can watch us Monday to Friday. So we have this website, and then we have highlightcrafts.com, where we do live shows every day, apart from Sunday at the moment. Although we are, David just rolled his eyes, we are live on liveshopping.vip tomorrow. So it's starting, so it begins, David. I know.
How exciting to see how well you're growing.
It is
and
exciting.
Building.
It is. It's very
bringing
exciting.
so much excitement and community into our industry.
It all went a bit upside down, didn't it, really?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes people don't know quite where to shop or what to do. So we just thought, you know what, let's do it ourselves. Let's come into our little studios here in Derbyshire. And every day, Monday to Friday, we're live from 8 till 2. And then 6 till 7 in the evening on Monday to Thursday. And then Saturdays, we're now 8 till 1, not 8 till 11. I know.
Wow, you'll soon be 24 hour.
Yeah, please don't say that. Please don't put that idea in anybody's head. I think me and
Don't
David are
fancy
just
24
like,
hours, 7 days a week. No.
no.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
No.
We'll work on that one day.
As much as I love it, no.
No. You don't mind with a team of 20, no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of not a team of 20, is it? There's like me and you and Amanda.
Me and you, kid, we've got this.
That's it.
There you go. So there is our
it's good
card.
fun.
Created.
It's
this
exciting.
month
It's
and
lovely how
easy.
you all have brought everyone together and keep the joy of creating alive. It's so fun, says Sharon. Absolutely. And you know what? If you want slick and professional, you're in the wrong place.
We wouldn't want
Because
that.
we just have a lot of giggles. There's times when me and David can't speak because we're crying laughing, because he's just a bit... He encourages me by
Encourages
being
you.
naughty, and then
I like
I
it.
start, and then the customers start, and they encourage me
And
again.
then that's it.
And then I go back to being naughty.
There's nothing wrong with being naughty.
Nothing wrong at all. Right. What a fabulous hour this has been, hasn't it? Now I'm going to give you a sneak peek for tomorrow. Is that all right?
Absolutely, of course. Absolutely, Lily.
The first time my little granddaughter saw a product like this, she went, "Granddad, it's a unicorn!" Look at these. Oh, these are a bit lovely. Oh, I'm going to need a shopping list tomorrow. Look at these.
So these are our brand new enchanted sprinkles.
Enchanted
There are 12 colours. And I'm going to be
Dave-
honest with you.
Look at David's face.
You mentioned there are other products, of course, available. We've
Oh,
all
yeah,
seen
but
them,
these
we've
are
all
the
used
best.
them, we've all done them. What I'm going to say,
These are different.
from a biased opinion, these are the most dye-based colour I've ever seen in one of these,
Mm-hmm.
mixed with the most mica I could physically get put into
Absolutely. These are a different league
So
to
when
anything
you-
I've used before.
these. Hopefully, that's our
No, they
aim.
are. And I've used Brushos,
Okay,
which is where
Yeah.
it all started,
of
right?
course.
Now look at all the different colour combinations that you're getting in that. These are absolutely phenomenal. And these are on which show tomorrow, Jamie?
So they're on the first show, 9 a.m. We'll take a
9
long
a.m.
look at these. There's
We
so
will.
much we can do with them. We activate them
that.
with water. We can mix them in with texture paste.
These are
We can
stunning.
stamp with them. Honestly, the list goes on and on and on.
Never know, would you? You'd never guess. How amazing. Oh, right, they're going in my basket tomorrow, I'll tell you that right now. David's going, yep, me too. Look at these. So you can buy one colour texture paste. Make
Absolutely.
all of these different colours. Look
Absolutely.
at these.
There is nothing
David.
that stops you.
I know, they're a bit magic, aren't they? Look at these. So all of those together,
Can I give you a sneaky
that's
at
better than
this?
your palette.
Oh dear, what
It
palette is this
It
that I'm
is.
missing
It
out
is.
on?
Look at
So I'll show you how
that.
to do this tomorrow. But this is using them with Miri card, if you hadn't guessed. From
Wow.
The that's coming through from
Look
underneath.
at that. Right, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. They can shop ahead though. Are they
Course
already
they
on?
can.
Oh,
Course they
already
can.
on. Already on. If you're going to shop ahead, you need to make sure that if you want them, I would be shopping ahead. I'm not going to lie. Because I don't think those are going to last very long. And then look, oh, I love that.
That's our little
that.
giraffe.
Look at that.
How could you not have a giraffe? So this is our stencil vault. So what we do with our stencil vault is we literally reach into a design vault full of beautiful designs, and I pick out my favourites. So these are 20 brand new designs for our stencil vault that I've fallen in love with, that I wanted to bring to you in a DL stencil form. Now these are cut from our thicker mylar, so again when we come to working with them with our texture paste and bits, we're going to get really prominent depth. You can also emboss them through your machine with your rubber mat and treat them just like
wow, look at these, all coming up tomorrow with myself and Jamie, bright and early tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. I'll have already done an hour by then. I know I've got a lot of hours tomorrow. By Monday I'll be under the counter fast asleep, I think.
With the balloon.
No, by Monday I've got to start again, right?
Fresh week.
Yeah, fresh week. Wide awake. Right, brilliant. Thank you, Jamie, for joining us. It's been fabulous. Email us at help@highlightcross.com. Within 48 hours, let us know your show time and prize, as well as your address. Right, so when the winner's drawn, you need to email help@highlightcross within 2 days. So just email us straight away. Let us know the show time and the prize that you won, as well as your address, please. Right, we're going to pick a winner.
Yeah, the winner is Lorraine Robson.
Lorraine Robson. Well done, Lorraine. You will get that lot sent to you. By you or by us?
By us, I should imagine.
By us, all right.
By somebody.
One way or another.
We'll get it to you. Do not fear.
No, we will
Lorraine.
definitely. By us, right, we'll ship it out to you. So, message us. Thank you, as ever.
Welcome, thank you for joining us.
Emblems coming up next with our Amanda. See you in a bit.